Golf Channel, LPGA to expand live coverage of Caitlin Clark's Pro-Am with Annika Sorenstam. The Caitlin Clark fervor continues to explode across the country. Not only is she teeing it up in the Wednesday Pro-Am at the Annika, but the LPGA and Golf Channel decided to expand its coverage so that fans can watch her play next week. According to Josh Carpenter of Sports Business Journal, LPGA and tournament social channels will livestream Clark's warm-up on the driving range and conduct an in-round walk-and-talk interview, which has grown in popularity on golf broadcasts in recent years. Then, Golf Channel's daily news show, Golf Today, which usually airs at 12:30 p.m. ET, will move up to 11 a.m. ET on Wednesday to show live look-ins and highlights from Clark's round. Clark will also play the front nine with World No. 1 Nelly Korda, who has 6 wins this season. The former Iowa Hawkeye standout will then tee it up with tournament host Annika Sorenstam on the back nine. Sorenstam is excited to meet Clark for the first time and play with her. "I've watched her, read about her. I've had a little communication through social media, but really don't think that counts," Sorenstam said in a pre-tournament press conference on November 1. "I'm looking forward to spending time with her and getting to know her. She's just done so much for women's sport. She's the hottest thing right now. I'm glad she'll take some time out of her busy schedule to come out and see what kind of golfer she is." The 10-time major champion is not the only one who expressed excitement over Clark's appearance. World No. 2 Lilia Vu, who will arrive at the Annika next week as the defending champion, could not believe the news of Clark playing when it became public. "When the news was announced, I immediately turned to my mom, and I'm like, oh my gosh, Caitlin Clark is coming to the Pelican. I thought it was the coolest thing. Hopefully, I'm lucky enough to meet her on that Pro-Am day, and hopefully run into her," Vu said. "It's been so cool to see everything she's done. I think she's a great ambassador for women's sports, and someone you look up to, even though she's younger than me. So that's been really cool." What Clark has done in 2024 is nothing short of amazing. Her unbelievable performances are arguably the biggest story in the sporting world this year. She has taken the country by storm, a welcome sight as women's sports continue to soar in popularity. Now she gets to take her talents to the golf course, which everyone, from the fans to the players to the LPGA itself, is ecstatic about. Jack Milko is a golf staff writer for SB Nation's Playing Through. Be sure to check out at _playing through for more golf coverage. You can follow him on Twitter at Jack_Milko as well. Vaccaro calls out Nike's mistakes as Paige Bueckers gets signature shoe before Caitlin Clark. Former Nike executive Sonny Vaccaro has not minced words when it comes to the way Nike and Caitlin Clark's representation has partnered. He believes both parties have made significant errors along the way. Caitlin Clark named AP Female Athlete of the Year for her impact on women's sports. AP, Caitlin Clark raised the profile of women's basketball to unprecedented levels in both the college ranks and the WNBA, and Tuesday, she was named the AP Female Athlete of the Year for her impact on and off the court. After leading Iowa to the national championship game, Clark was the top pick in the WNBA draft as expected and went on to win Rookie of the Year honors in the league. Fans packed sold-out arenas and millions of television viewers tuned in to follow her journey. Clark's exploits were far-reaching, casting a light on other women's sports leagues along the way. A group of 74 sports journalists from the Associated Press and its members voted on the award. Clark received 35 votes. Olympic gymnast Simone Biles was second with 25 and boxer Emaine Khalif was third, getting 4 votes. Clark is only the 4th women's basketball player to be honored as the Female Athlete of the Year since it was first presented in 1931, joining Sheryl Swoopes, 1993, Rebecca Lobo, 1995, and Candace Parker, 2008, 2021. I grew up a fan of Candace Parker, and the people who came before me, and to be honored in this way is super special and I'm thankful, Clark said in a phone interview. It was a great year for women's basketball and women's sports. Clark broke the NCAA Division I career scoring record for both men and women, finishing her career with 3,951 points, while guiding Iowa to its second consecutive national championship game. After her Hokies lost to South Carolina for the title, Gamecocks coach Dawn Staley took the mic during her team celebration and said, "I want to personally thank Caitlin Clark for lifting up our sport." Expand article logo continue reading. For all the success Clark has had and the attention she has brought to women's basketball,